Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
Gavin just came back down the hall from David Henry's office, so I'm guessing they met.
Good.
But I didn't get a chance to ask him.
No. Anything's been done or said.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Working.
You meet with David?
I talked with David on the phone.
What'd he say?
And him and I are going to meet tomorrow morning.
And?
About the situation. And we're going to see what funds we can come up with.
This is not directed at you, so don't take it this way. I'm not enthused.
I understand that.
What about you? Are you enthused?
I'm not enthused, but I know this process is moving quickly.
And I appreciate that. And does Rob know all of this?
I haven't had a chance to speak with Rob.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping him in the loop with everything.
All right.
Yeah.
And you're satisfied with the information that you have with the other company that's offering him money?
I'm going to do some follow-up, research, but obviously sounds legitimate, and it's a very good offer, and it's a very good company, and I mean, they're right to go after Rob.
Well, he's not under contract.
I understand.
How about this? When you guys, or if you guys get to an offer that Rob's happy with, put together a contract as well, so I don't have to go through this once a year.
Yeah, you're right. No, clearly.
I understand the problem last time because I talked about him having a contract, and then there was an unplanned detonation in your office that created a problem.
Yeah.
But we're past that now, yes?
From time to time we deal with it because obviously they remember everything, but clearly he's a exceptional employee, one that needs to stick around.
Very big part of this show.
That's the other thing, both on air and behind the scenes.
And he obviously doesn't think I recognize that.
Rob?
Yes.
Oh, he totally knows you do.
I don't think he does.
No, Rob understands how important he is to the show and that you see it that way. Why do you think that? Did he say something?
Well, just the fact that he's ready to walk because he's not getting enough cash because he's insulted that they didn't immediately give him all this money.
Well, that's two things. The second part, in the insult part, that's a Robism. But the first part is he needs to make a living, and somebody's come along and offered him a bunch of cash.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Then the second.
But being mad,
the second part's wrong. You can't be mad because they didn't do it in the order of which you wanted. Oh, what is wrong with you? What are you eating?
Obviously, food that makes me fart. Anyone else?
No.
Why do you guys always ask, what are you eating? I'm not going to change. Are you just trying to sync up are you playing a guessing game with yourself? You smell it and you want to know what the answer is?
That's Boca Burgers. I was jealous. I want to know what makes you fart so much.
Yeah, Amy and I were in the CVS the other day, and she said, why don't you get some of that Dino stuff that gets rid of your gas?
Gas X or whatever, yeah.
I said, that's like taking the rides out of Six Flags.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah, we get a kick out of it. You're the one that doesn't like it. If you got used to it, then you could enjoy the fun along with me.
Basically, no humor.
No.
Any kind of a gas.
No. And even when she lets it, she doesn't see that it's funny.
No.
Especially when she's doing the cheerleading moves in the bathroom, jumps in the air. What do you call that move? This.
It's not a pirouette, but it's that little...
It's kind of a leap in the air.
Yeah.
Like the 9 ladies dancing, whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
That was the move she made in the air, and that's when the scat air flew out. What day?
Don't make me follow scat air. I'm not certain, but that might be a plie.
Okay, yeah, that's what she was doing. And then in midair, I guess the jump in the air is what set it free. Then she made the scat bubble.
She comes down embarrassed. Oh, my gosh. Hoping you didn't hear.
She knew I heard.
Oh, it was too good.
Yeah, it was loud enough to cover up Kanye.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You know, she must have been sitting on that for like a week or something, just waiting for the right time for you not to be around.
Oh. Yeah, if she goes upstairs to use the bathroom so I don't catch her, then she probably holds those in.
It's too good.
You wonder if when they're sitting in their car, when nobody's around, do they float one?
Absolutely.
I don't know that they do.
I guarantee it. Well, why wouldn't you do it then when nobody can hear it or smell it?
I would think it's almost like practice. You get into that, you know.
They're embarrassed of just the holding.
I think maybe they just think it's so foul, they don't even want to be part of it.
You gotta let it go at some point.
Well, maybe
you can't
just walking around.
Yes.
But not just sit. I don't know.
So, yeah, they don't get up in the morning and do it like we do.
And they don't stay that long in the bathroom. I go in the bathroom. I'm sitting there for half an hour.
Do you really?
I love to read.
Absolutely.
I take I get an erection thinking about the Sunday paper coming and going and finding my favorite bathroom and just sitting there and going through all the.
But you gotta sit. You're gonna sit there and you gotta hold it. Don't your arms get tired?
No.
Are you laying on the floor?
I set some stuff down. Plus, I'm looking at ads.
And you put your elbows on the top of your knees or something.
Yeah.
Why?
One of the greatest feelings that I can ever imagine is you go in to use the bathroom and you're sitting there and you're holding that first one in and you're holding it until you find the fries ad.
Why? What's wrong with you? What is it? What is
and then
one
it
have to
says,
do
as soon
with
as you
the other?
find the fries ad, that's when you let that first one out, and then the endorphins are amok.
What is wrong with you?
Who don't know the feeling?
I'm with you. I'll do that with the fries ad. A lot of times I'll do it with the Best Buy ad.
So
as
you
well.
want to sit there in your ook while
Yeah.
you read the paper?
Yeah.
Well, you have to find a good, it's a whole process. It's not a get in, get out. You have to have, a ritual. So you
Right.
get to that point where it's the beginning and you know it's time.
And the beginning is not just you don't blow the beginning. You don't blow that first log on the Target ad or something from Conn's. You waiting for fries?
Fries. Why?
I don't know. Fries is just like
It's a guy thing, okay? So what's the stimulation got to do with the reading? I'm lost because I spend 60 seconds.
because I enjoy both of them. I enjoy that first move, and
Seeing with a great deal on fries.
yeah.
What's the deal with the first move? Is it the?
I don't know. That seems to be the one that releases the bulk of the endorphins.
It's excitement mixed with relief.
Right.
And you guys give me a hard time about wanting to put the G-spot stimulator up my.
Well, here's the problem here.
What?
Is we got stuff coming out.
But it's still
No,
movement.
that's
it's
not.
movement.
It's movement, but it's coming out.
So
you got
the direction makes it gay.
You got the Led Zeppelin album problem.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I don't think so. I think movement is movement, stimulation is stimulation.
No,
you're getting
it's-
a release.
One's a body function.
Yeah.
Well, but if it feels that good,
Shoving this Aneros, whatever this thumb-shaped thing is, up your took, that's not a bodily function.
No, it's
That's wrong.
but if it feels good, it's the endorphin release you're looking for.
It's not. No, that's two different types of endorphins.
Okay.
One of them's a sexual one. Another one's taking a dump one.
Okay.
And you don't mix the two.
I don't.
Let me explain it this way. How many times you having sex you want to read the fries at?
Never.
All right. How many times you taking a nice big poop and you got to find something decent to read?
I don't read. I'm in and out. I don't want to sit there in my stench.
Anybody else read?
Oh, yeah.
You don't?
I love the sports page.
That's when I get almost all of my reading done, whether it's newspaper,
Yeah.
magazine, a book.
And I don't care how bad I got to go. I'm taking something to read. And I'm not, if I got the paper with me, I'm pinching it in until I find just the right thing that I want to read.
That's a little bit sick.
I don't think it is.
I don't understand the whole. Why not? Would you just get in? So you're sitting there and you got to go, and you're holding things
Yes.
to the right moment to read.
Yep.
I don't get the correlation.
You're waiting for the moment.
Okay.
There's some type of endorphin or
I agree.
something that's released when you go to the bathroom that makes you want to read. And if I could figure out a way to capture that and put it in some type of pill, you can sell it to colleges.
Well, you could. I mean, there must
And
be
just
some
capture that moment of because after that first moment, the reading desires dies pretty quick.
So how long do you sit there before you begin?
It depends. Well, however long it takes me to find a good thing in the paper.
Give me an example. 30 seconds?
I
2
don't know.
minutes?
They don't always put the fries ad in the same spot.
You might sit there for 15 minutes waiting to Biz?
Until I find it.
15 minutes.
So, I got it.
Wow. What did they do?
It looked like Trey was having a seizure.
Trey didn't think I was going to hit the delay. It's not always in the same spot, so I'm digging through until I find it. Or sometimes I make Amy find it before I go to the bathroom. So it's laying out on top of the Sunday paper.
Okay. See, then I'm trying to put the process in my head.
I don't get what it is that you can't appreciate it.
I just don't think that is the time or place to read. I choose the kitchen table.
Isn't it funny? JD would like to spend more time shoving things in his ass than having them come back out.
Oh, no.
That's exactly what it is.
I love
How long do you want to leave this Aneros thing up in your toot box?
Well, they say to leave it in there 15 minutes.
All right, and you don't even sit in the bathroom that long.
That is...
Yeah, you don't even sit in the bathroom that long.
No.
I approve my point.
No, this is
you're more worried about shoving things in than getting things back out, and that's not natural.
This one thing's meant for pleasure. Pleasure is meant to be extended.
Why stop with that? Why stop with the Aneros? Why don't you do other stuff?
Like what?
I don't know.
Well, most
it's
things
a nice
don't...
Roy Clark plate.
No, things aren't designed to go in there and not fall in. This has got the handle and the little lip, and it's designed to go in specifically and not fall out.
Well, the Roy Clark plate is curved.
It's not. It's not. It's curved. You're right.
Get you a nice Buck Owens plate to go along with it. And the picnic green.
I'm not going to do that. I'm with you on that.
All right. Anyone? No? Ew. And sometimes I'm running around the house, even if it's painful, because I'm holding it, and if I can't find anything to read, I won't go.
You're out of your mind.
I've grabbed the stupidest stuff to go in there and sit there and read. A bank statement, it doesn't make any difference.
If you're in pain, just take care of business.
I have to read.
Every time.
Yes.
There's never a time it's like, hey, let me just get this because I got to get on to mow the yard.
I have to read. It's like a wasted moment if I don't read.
Okay. I figure 60 seconds wasted is okay.
Yes, Justin.
Hey, about that fries, it's nice until you get into fries and you glance over and you see their ad on the window display, and then Pavlov's.
Yeah, Pavlovian. You go in there, you see the ad, and you want to grunt.
Yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
That's why their bathrooms are kick-ass at Fry's.
He's right. It's very Pavlovian.
So you go to the bathroom at Fry's?
No, you just walk in and you see an ad, whether you got to go or not. You want to just cop a squat there in the entryway.
It's all new to me.
All right. Well, hang on. Rob buzzed me. What is it, Rob?
We got the website up.
Which one?
Russ Martin, Texas, TEXAS.com.
Are you pulling it up?
Yep. Yeah, there it is.
What's on it?
You got a highway sign. Yeah.
Chris from Verkbiz already did that. I know he stuck it on there.
Look here for the petition.
What's the petition say?
Click and find out.
Hang on, I got it.
Okay.
It's not a bad logo.
It's a great logo.
That looked cool on the cop cars. Didn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Click here for petition. Better roads, better street signs, better utilities, and better tools for everyone. Let's make a change. Garrett to Russ Martin. Okay. Print and ask as many people over the age of 21 to sign the petition below. Well, what's petition? Would you have to be like a registered voter in that town for this petition to have any effect?
Yes.
Just people around all over Texas not going to do anything.
No.
We, the undersigned citizens of blank, Texas, ask the Garrett City Council to pass a resolution to approve changing the name of Garrett, Texas to Russ Martin, Texas. And it's got a list of names. Well, this petition it's not going to do anything. Now, if you want to show the council how many people would be interested in coming down there, then just set something up on the website to accept emails.
Right.
Print those out and then take them down there. Because if you're going to ask somebody to mail something, they ain't going to get dick in the post office.
I barely remember to mail my bills.
Yeah. So if they want to do that, set up an email, comes to us.
Just give an idea.
Right. We print it. Here's how many people that would be interested in coming by and visiting Garrett if you changed it to this.
And your liquor store and Liquorland.
Yeah.
Your amusement park.
Liquorland.
It's great.
Russ Martin's Liquorland.
I'm in a Chevy Chase movie here. I don't know.
Line 6. Hi, Tammy.
Hi.
Yes?
I was wondering if you had any more intelligent conversation other than hunching up and taking a dump
You mean for you?
for the world to listen to.
No.
So
Sweetie, this
hunching up and taking a dump.
Sweetie, this is an insight you wouldn't have gotten anyplace else to the male psyche.
It's crazy.
You're welcome.
6 don't get it.
You don't get it.
I don't get why you do that. I understand the basics of it.
No, you don't
I
seem
enjoy
to.
the moment, but I just don't elongate it. I don't read. I don't have to get War and Peace in there.
There is no way you could possibly enjoy that in 60 seconds. You're not getting the full effect.
Yeah.
All the time it takes to do things.
No,
It doesn't
it's
matter.
not. You're rushing through the enjoyment process.
It's painful.
It's not, but why is it painful?
If you're holding something that needs to be released, it can be painful.
It's
And there's
well,
nothing fun about
then
that.
you're having problems with some type of portion of your diet, but it shouldn't be painful.
You just
How
told
painful
me.
is it? Is it hard to come out?
No.
Does it feel like you're going to need stitches
No.
in between?
No, by the
Have you
time-
ever tried to break it up with your finger?
Yes, I've done that.
Have you ever tried to push it back in? 'Cause
Absolutely.
you didn't think it was coming out?
Yes.
Do they ever feel like they got grass burrs in them?
Very rarely, but sometimes.
What the hell are you eating?
What's it, peanuts?
You don't have the ones that feel like they got stickers in them?
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Nobody else?
I've had those.
Okay.
And you've had
And after you're done, you got to jump up and look really quick and go, what in the was that?
Yeah, and you're hoping the paper didn't cover it up so you could see all of it.
Why would the paper cover it up?
If you take your business and put the paper in there.
I don't wipe until I'm done.
Well, that's what I mean.
What do you wipe
You're
in between
done.
each one?
Oh, you jump up before you wipe.
He sits to wipe.
Oh, that's right.
What does that mean?
Gavin Jr.
No, get your ass.
We all stand up first.
No, we all don't. I believe we took a survey and it was about 50-50, and I do both, by the way. I start down and then I end up.
When did this start? Did you get
Forever. That's all I always did. I never really analyzed it until we talked about it, but I'd take the first run, sit
Right.
down, and then the rest I stand up, turn around, and finish.
Well, here's the other problem with that, is if you do it while you're sitting down, you can't analyze your business because it's covered up with paper.
I don't really need to analyze.
Well, yeah, you do, because that's how you tell if you're healthy or not. If everything's working okay. It's just like a car. You look at the exhaust to see if it's burning too much oil, it's running too lean.
Well, I can see it.
Well, you can't see it if it's got paper on
Well, I
top, so
stand
you
there-
don't know.
No, I take the first
Every time a
one.
mechanic looks at a car, do they throw toilet paper over the exhaust?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I hate to get too technical.
There's a question I never thought anyone would ask me.
I understand. You're rushing through the enjoyment phase.
It doesn't hurt, but it's not that enjoyable that I want it to last 15 minutes.
I do.
Yeah? We're just different.
I actually even try and pace mine out.
Stop midstream?
No, you just wait before you release the next long ride.
I see. Just get it done and get on.
I like to enjoy. You're the one that bitches at me for not stopping and just enjoying.
I'm talking about enjoying sunsets and sunrises.
You're the
Just
one
a
that
glass of
said that.
wine.
You're the one that's saying just stop and enjoy something.
I just never
That's one of
thought
the-
you'd stop there.
That's one of my most magical moments every week is Sunday morning. And I get both the morning news and the Star Telegram, so I can do it twice.
I'm lost. I don't get the magic.
You with me?
Absolutely.
All right. And I forgot. You're a sitter, Stan.
Stand.
Dan?
Yo, stand.
Hello?
I'm a sitter.
You in close sit?
As well as did 50% of the men population that we talked to before.
We don't know that.
We did a survey.
Who wants to admit it?
That they sit to do the first thing? Don't be ridiculous. You're being a tard.
Standing makes more sense.
We've been through this. It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, because when you're down, you got more things spread out.
When you're sitting down,
Yes.
everything's pushed together. When you stand up, you grab a hold of it. You grab a hold. Let me show you.
If everything was pushed together, you'd stand to do the business. That's the reason you sit to do the business, so things are wide.
No, they're not.
That's why you sit.
No.
Why did we sit down then?
Because nobody wants on their ankles.
You got me.
You want a break, Chloe? Yes. Thank you.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
Russ, who is impervious to all that surrounds him. Now, at 214-787-1053.
Look at the letdown is this going to be when this Russ Martin, Texas doesn't happen.
It can be a letdown.
It is for Rob.
Well, for Rob.
He's already gone down there and started picking out land.
I know that. Pictures of it, where he wants to live, where he's going to build.
So he actually wants to build out there? I thought it was just going to be an investment.
No, he's going to buy the land for now, and then when he can afford it, he wants to build his house out there. He wants to live out there. Said, as long as the show runs, it's 25 minutes back and forth. Why not live out in the country and own some land? Own 10 acres versus owning a house on a tract.
Oh. Yeah. You get that many acres for $5,000 a pop.
That's amazing. And you know what? It's probably the new, I'm not trying to look in the future, but the new Frisco, the new Plano. Because we've gone about as far north as we can go. Don't you think, Trey, eventually people are going to build south?
No,
I mean, we're almost in Oklahoma
north.
up 75.
Well, that's why you still have Salina, Prosper, and some other towns up there that are growing like gangbusters.
Up 75?
No, the toll road, between the toll road and 75, mainly up Preston Road.
I just figured at some point people are going to want to build south near land.
Well,
look at
Cedar Hill. People are starting to go back towards the southern region of Dallas County.
Yeah.
To build.
Sooner or later, it will go out there.
So there's a good chance for Garrett.
There's a good chance. I mean, the problem is,
we don't see any problems.
Okay.
Well, people will drive 45 minutes to an hour north. Why wouldn't they drive 30 minutes south? Makes sense to me.
Well, because there's a lot more infrastructure up north.
All right. So why the big boom in Cedar Hill? Short of one piece of land.
Well,
I mean, look at all the construction that's going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
That really kind of goes against the philosophy of how things grow north. Now it's going back down that way, and they're building stuff on the freeway out there.
Cedar Hill,
tons of stuff.
But then again, Cedar Hill is north of something.
Well, yeah, but not north of Dallas-Fort proper.
Yeah, you're right.
Cedar Hill was a massive land development.
Okay. Well, Garrett's got Bardwell. That's a Lake Anna dam. And they got the drive-in.
And so they have?
Russ Martin Liquor Land.
Mm-hmm. It just trips off the tongue.
Right. Oh, and look at it now. How many people are going to drive through Garrett or down to Garrett just to see now?
I promise you, a ton.
And if they were smart, they'd go down there and buy Garrett's stuff.
Oh, before.
Before the name change. Because after that, then it's a collectible.
That's right. Never thought of that.
There are plenty of ways to win with this.
Absolutely.
You don't seem too enthused.
No. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
All right. Okay. Yes, Savannah?
That woman that called a minute ago and said that, you have nothing better to talk about than, is an idiot. You can't get this funny anywhere else. This is absolutely hilarious.
Do you not sit in the bathroom? Do you do anything in the bathroom?
No, not really, but it explains what my husband does. I mean, he's there for 15 minutes. But me, I'm like JD. I'm in and out. But it's so funny hearing you guys talk about it.
Thanks, sweetie.
Don't be on my side.
I've had Amy do that before. The fries ad's laying out, and she knows where I'm going.
Yeah.
She goes, "You're going to Stink, aren't you?" I went, "Yeah." And to try and keep me from staying in there, she goes, "I think that fries ad's a couple of weeks old." I don't even think that's from this year.
Don't even waste your time.
Yeah.
There, they're closing.
And it's funny. I don't even care if it's current or not. I don't know what it is about that.
I love reading the fries ad too, but just not there.
Where do you read it?
In the living room floor, where I read the paper.
Oh. Why don't you just one time try it our way?
I just don't. I see my arms getting tired having to hold something while I'm really doing something else.
It's only the newspaper.
Well, I know, but do you brace your feet? Okay, let me look. Do you do this? You hunch over and hold it like this?
I don't know. Give me a newspaper.
Here. I don't have one.
Well, of course you wouldn't.
Well, I normally do.
All right, here. All I know at this point.
Here's a newspaper.
I better get something damn nice from Fry's.
Yeah.
All right, like this?
Sitting down.
Like this.
The way God created it, sitting.
Yeah, it looks like I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Got my hand on my face and I'm holding a paper. What's the big deal?
Okay, now open it up like you're reading a full newspaper. You got it all folded up.
All right.
All the way. Like, do you ever read it like a newspaper?
You mean both pages open?
Yeah.
I don't have to.
All right.
That's why it comes with folds.
All right, go ahead.
See, look.
Okay, you're doing that. All right. You just got the hand.
See that?
There you go, both hands.
All right.
Now aren't your arms getting tired?
No. I was in on the pot 20 seconds.
Oh, but no, you're going to sit there for 15 minutes like that.
Like this. What's the issue?
Well, harder to read that way.
It's not.
Because it's shaking.
Well, then you're straining too hard if it's shaking.
No, I mean, you're just sitting there. You don't strain the whole time. You're sitting for 15 minutes for an action that takes 60 seconds.
It doesn't take 60 seconds. You're rushing through it. Like running into Disney World or running in a circle for a minute and a half and then coming back out.
I'm sorry, I don't think of that room as Disney World. Never has been to me.
I've always enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, apparently, I'm maybe in the minority.
I always feel like I'm getting short-sheeted when I got the runs.
Oh.
What is it, Dan?
I was wondering, did you start that when you were older, or like me, did you start that when you were younger?
I've always had to read.
Yeah.
You have to read.
Yes.
Because I remember when I was a little kid, I think I'd even taken, those little, game books or whatever that my parents would get for me or something.
Yeah.
Always had to be something in there, and it didn't matter.
I'm in a minority because that's why people put books in the back of their toilets.
Yeah.
People have something to read.
I'll
try it.
What was the movie? Kingpin. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, the guy's got to go take a crap. And he goes, give me something to read. I got to go take a crap. He said, I don't have anything. He goes, well, here, take this bottle of Flex. I read that one already.
That is so true.
Yeah.
I've done that at a friend's house before.
Yeah, we've all done.
You read the bottle of... Okay.
It doesn't matter. You'll read the instructions. You'll read the ingredient. That's how I found out that Lysol, remember that stuff I brought in one day? Because I was reading the back of something sitting on the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Then it said it was so powerful it would clean black people's toilets.
It said colored toilet. Like blue and green.
No, maybe that's what they meant. People at Lysol wouldn't be that vague.
I'll try it your way.
Right.
One time.
I want to take these for
I
me.
gotta wait till Friday. That's when the fries ad comes out.
Yeah, line 10.
Oh, okay. Yes, Jenny.
Hi, Russ.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Fine.
I just wanted to tell you that I'm totally with you on the reading. I don't know what JD is talking about with girls not taking their time. It's a half hour. You've got to read something. And I've read the shampoo bottles. I've read the directions on how to insert a tampon.
I don't see why it takes 30 minutes.
It doesn't have to. You're just kind of milking the moment. You could probably go in and strain and do some kind of damage and rush through it and go off about your business, but there's no reason to do that. Thanks, sweetie.
I just take life in other moments, sunsets.
Why not cherish every moment that God gave you?
Okay, thank you. Very much a Hallmark card. I'll try it. And you make fun of me for wanting to put this in. This looks like fun to me.
That is a butt plug.
It's not.
Butts don't need to be plugged.
It's not.
If they needed to be plugged, God would have given us some kind of trap, some kind of door. They're meant to stay open.
But the prostate is where the G spot is.
We don't know that.
Well, that's what everybody said.
I've never gotten any bone action from when Fetner was in here digging around
because
for
it's
gold.
Sterile and doctor deal. But if you're in a sensual situation and there's warmth and some
Let me see
oil.
that. Trey didn't see this when you brought it out at the beginning of the show.
No.
You seen that?
I mean, I saw it sitting over there, but no.
Yeah. You actually, this thing the size of a thumb, a little bit bigger than a thumb, with these two little prongs at the bottom, you're able to insert it and then walk around all day with it in place. What?
Not necessarily all day, but you can. They said leave it in for at least 15 minutes while you relax. And
okay. There's another reason it tells you it's someplace it's not supposed to be, because it tells you to sit there for 15 minutes and get used to it.
Granted.
To relax.
We don't normally have something up there. But it doesn't mean it can't be pleasurable. And that one little part, Trey, massages the taint.
Right here? No, this?
That part, yeah. And the other one's just a hook to make sure it doesn't fall out.
Right.
You got something to grab onto.
You want one?
No, thanks.
Guess how much these are? Well, piece of plastic.
$20.
40.
But if it brings that much pleasure, as it says it does.
Well, why do you got to get this? Why don't you get you some nice stuff from the Kroger produce?
Because it's not designed to go in there.
Well,
that is designed to go in there, and it's safe, and it won't fall out.
How do you know it? How do you know it's safe? What does it say on the back? User of the Aneros uses it at his own risk. How many times you ever go to Kroger and it says that on the vegetables?
Never.
All right.
Got a point.
And Joy got this for you. Mm-hmm. Why haven't you used it yet? How long have you been sitting on it? Or how long have you not been sitting on it?
It has been in my bag, and we just haven't had an opportunity.
So you decided to bring it to work for show and tell.
It was in my bag, and I thought I'd show it to you because it looks fun.
And this is hard plastic. This can't feel good.
I bet it does.
So
it's never been anywhere.
I don't know that.
Yes, you do. I just got it brand new.
Listen to how hard this plastic is.
It's hard plastic, yeah. But where it's going, it's okay because
it's not.
The walls are soft.
She uses that on you?
Listen to that. No, it goes.
Use it alone.
Can I show?
Sure.
All right, I won't stick it in. Does it go like? All right,
it goes the other way.
Like this?
So let me see how your hand's going. That's the way.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
So that
little pokey part.
This part
is supposed to touch the taint.
Okay. Well, this part.
That's supposed to touch.
Well,
as it goes up and down, that massages that spot.
This part.
Turn around the other way. Then.
Like that.
No, the other way you had it was.
This part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my taint ain't in the front.
It is too.
It is not.
It's in the front of the hole.
My taint's right back here.
It's in the front of the hole, though.
This is going to hit on This is going to hit on the penis jowls.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Give it to me. I'll put it in. I'll show you. Yes.
And that sounds like that's going to be a material that's going to be pleasurable to you.
It absolutely does. It needs to.
And you're supposed to walk around with it.
You can if you choose. You can actually I think it's really designed to be worn during sex to heighten the pleasure. Well, it has to be hard to be able to massage.
I don't think so.
If it was soft, you would just be...
Maybe the actual thumb part's softer. I'm actually beating on the part that keeps it from slipping all the way in.
I think it's all made of the same stuff.
No, you're right. My bad.
Okay. I'll put that.
Try this tonight and let us know how it worked for you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Do we have time for this?
Yeah.
What's the face?
Just imagine if it broke, the little skin part at the bottom.
It's not going to break.
If the neck part of it broke.
You don't know it's not going to break.
Well, that's why it's hard plastic.
We don't know how antsy you get.
I don't get antsy at all. But you can see. Never mind. I won't get into it.
I can see how it's made, and theoretically, yeah, where it gets really thin, where it's tapered down.
Oh,
that part could break, and then you got a Richard Kimball in your ass.
No.
Yeah,
it's not going to break. Unless you sit on it or something stupid. That's something to be sat on.
All right, so you have this. Did you get something else new, sexual wise? You got the chair, but you've had that for a while.
Got the chair,
the swing.
Got the you got the bounce around deal.
That's the new thing. What's the bounce around?
That's it's like an ottoman. Think of an ottoman.
Okay.
That's made out of stretch rubber, and it's got a hole in the middle.
All right.
So you stuff goes in the middle, and then she can sit in the ottoman, and she can bounce up and down while watching the TV. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or she can do. There's all kinds of different positions.
Watching TV is just an example.
Of course,
she could actually video games.
Taking care of business, and she
get excited during a football game.
She has a little place to bounce up and down.
Okay.
And not land on your pelvis.
I know I asked this the other day, and I forget. When was the last time you actually had sex in your bed?
Around Christmas.
Okay. And that was
Saturday was the
that
shower.
was like an old home thing?
No.
Reminiscing?
No. Saturday was in the shower where she slipped in her elbow.
Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Fell in the shower and busted her elbow.
Things happen in slippery showers.
Why don't you get some of them little sticky feet?
I don't have any sticky feet in my shower. Normally we're not in there playing around like that.
Well, it sounds like both of you could use something like that.
Just an accident. Worst part was having to go to the ER in a robe.
All right. Which one of these, Dan?
I'd say start with 9. That's our Ronnie.
Oh, all right. Hi, Ronnie.
Hey, Russ.
Yeah.
Hey, freak.
Hello, Ronnie.
JD, you can do all this weird thing with butt plugs and bouncing pillows, and you can't enjoy sitting there waiting for the moment of release to splash down,
and
then wasting your own stench.
No, I don't like that part. I don't not like it. I just don't treasure it like a vacation trip to Disney World.
Well, yeah, it's something you got to do at least once a day. Why not get something out of it? Instead of looking at it as a negative.
It's not a negative, it's just a chore.
It's a bonus.
Yeah, it is.
Well, to me, it's a chore. I get it done, I get busy, and I get doing something else.
All right. Thanks, Ronnie. You ready for News Freak?
Sure.
Do what?
So we don't have time.
Oh.
We just need to break in before like.
All right. Let me see if I want to take any of these. I'm feeling that making it home. Prairie dog? All right. Hold on. Sometimes it's more fun to see the comments that Dan types in on the line and figure out and see how the phone call plays out. Yes, Lola?
Hey there, buddy.
Yes?
I just want to let you know I'm so with you on this whole reading the magazine when the pooping is coming out. Because I go to Walmart and I get in the aisle and I see a new People magazine and I start prairie dogging.
Do I ask?
I'm not sure you do.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah?
Give me a visual of the prairie dog.
Oh, it's almost there. It's just kind of poking its head out.
Oh, okay.
And poking its head out.
All right. I thought it was some kind of pose you took there at Walmart. You see the magazine, all of a sudden you go like this. Oh. All right, we're ready.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
That'd be exciting to you.
Of course, it'd be. Absolutely. It's that much closer to Eddie Van Halen. And the whole Van Halen thing and everything like that. And I think it'd be cool.
I don't think the bond between David Lee Roth and Eddie's.
I know. I wouldn't ask any questions about Eddie. I mean, anything like that. I mean, I would.
If you got drunk, you would.
Yeah, probably would.
Oh, let's send him. Let's send him.
Hold on.
Gavin.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Working.
What do you think would be the chances of Close sitting in the studio with David Lee Roth one morning? Because obviously he's going to get promotion on the afternoon show down here.
Well, it's definitely something we can move forward if
How about I'll ask?
Yeah.
We can take that to the next level.
Right.
You'll move forward.
It's certainly something that it's worth taking a look at all the information available and extrapolating the
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, just a yes or a no.
He just wants to sit in there and observe.
Is that what you want to do?
No, maybe to be just a guest part of the show. Say, hey, the guy from the afternoon show from Dallas is coming up.
He's here and he's drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. On any level, Gavin, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if it's however David would want to
I think
take
the big thing, I think the way that you want to go in at this is I just want to sit there and watch. I'm not going to say anything because at a certain point, he's going to run out of stuff to talk about and he's going to talk to the drunk guy in the corner.
Yeah, he'll draw you in.
When would you like to do this?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. It's all up to Russ and what he's got going on with me and whatever.
Well, let me send off an email. And
who are you going to email?
I'm going to email the person that oversees the show.
Who is that?
Mark Chernoff. He's the program director.
Oh, the same guy that's always been there.
No, he was over WFAN.
Oh, well, I know that name for a reason.
Yeah, he oversees IMUS. Maybe that's why.
No, I don't know anything about IMUS. I don't know anything about WFAN. It wasn't a Chernoff at Stern Station before? What's the name of the GM?
The name of the oh God, I'm drawing a
Tom
blank.
Giussano?
Tom Giussano.
Okay. All right, I thought the program director was Chernoff or something.
But absolutely.
So you'll ask.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll get that email out tonight.
Okay. And everybody's working on Rob's new offer.
Absolutely. I just I'm typing him an email, giving him an update. I just sent it out.
And what is the update?
Just like I told you before, I just wanted to keep him in the loop that tomorrow David and I are going to meet about it and formulate what we can come up with.
Okay. All right.
But we can't. We know we can't wait a month, or we can't wait. You know, this has to be done soon.
Yeah, in a month, Rob will be living in the valley.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, thank you for your help.
I'm trying to do all I can.
I understand. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, anything we not get to today?
Other than news?
What, Dan?
Oh, a little listener called in during the break. He said he thinks one of the reasons, or could be the main reason why JD apparently is not too good at reading news, is because he's never gone through the experience of reading on the toilet like the rest of us.
Yeah, why don't you think of that as practice time?
I read the paper. I just do it in the living room versus the Tweety.
Will you read it to yourself?
Yes.
Do you have all the stumps?
No.
All right.
Because you're not having to verbalize it.
You think that's your only problem? Actually, you don't. Either we haven't done news that much, or because you've been getting a lot of sleep, I haven't heard a lot of stumbles.
Maybe you're just asleep. Could be.
I also noticed you stopped chomping your teeth.
I didn't know. Well, see, I never noticed when I did, so.
I don't know how you could do that, because it seems like of all people, you'd hear it the loudest.
Yeah. You're just used to it. It's like anything else you do.
But you don't do it all the time.
Yeah. Maybe it was all sleep related. I have no idea.
Are you still using the
every night?
What's it called?
CPAP.
Yeah. Every night.
Every single night.
And you're used to it now. You sleep from start to finish.
Yep. It's kind of funny. The guy came in. Guy kills bugs.
Exterminator
came in the other day, and he has a CPAP, and he saw it in the bedroom. And he goes, "CPAP machine, you love that thing, don't you?" I said, "Absolutely," because I've had one for 4 years. Got on a flight one time, I lost my luggage, couldn't sleep without it. And he said, you'll absolutely love it. Then as he's leaving, they've been here like 20 minutes, they're killing some ants. He didn't say anything about the radio or anything else. As he's leaving, says, it's a beautiful day. And then he goes, a prettier day if David Lee Roth was dead. See you at 3. I had no idea they were listeners.
Yeah, we're working up a spray on for that one.
It was like the second day they were on. I don't think last Friday or whatever.
Anybody listening today?
I did not.
Clovis?
It's getting a little better. Yeah. I think he's honestly getting a little better. He's a little smoother. His transitions are better. He must be taking some direction from someone. Because his interview skills are he's reminding people who's on the radio. He just getting better.
Some of that's just basic radio. Just basic radio.
Yeah, the stuff.
But the stuff even I don't do. I don't always remind. If we're talking to somebody on the phone, I'm not going to stop and say, we're talking to Chief David Kunkel with the Dallas Police. I'm not going to do it. Because at that point, it takes away from the fact that you're eavesdropping.
Right.
But there are ways to work it back into the conversation to where if somebody just jumped in, you work it into the conversation and they get they get updated.
More smoothly. More like a cocktail party.
Right. Somebody just walked into the room, you catch somebody up. But you can do it in a way to where it doesn't seem so sterile.
Well, they're getting ideas from all the PDs that he's on, the stations that he's on every single day. Gavin has to put a report in every day of how he...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, how he would...
They should have been doing this for the past 2 or 3 months.
Absolutely.
Doing a show, you don't have to air it anywhere. Do a show, webcast it if you want. The PDs can listen to it in each market, get the feedback, so by the time January 3rd rolls around, you've been doing this for a while, and it's not your first day. It's just a day 3 or 4 months down the road.
Just the day they flipped the switch.
Why they didn't do that doesn't make any sense at all.
Because I think they thought the David Lee Roth they heard was the David Lee Roth they wanted. But they just realized, as it turned out, he's a little rough at this.
I wonder if they're doing the same thing on the West Coast, if all the PDs are having to send in stuff about... Gavin will know. Yeah.
All right, bye.
Who was that?
What's that?
Who was that?
Oh, God. That was the guy I have season tickets to the Stars with.
Oh. Sounded kind of giddy.
Well, he's a good guy. I'm not allowed to enjoy myself.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm really down lately, so this is just cheering me up.
What are you down about?
I'm just down.
About what?
I'm just working a lot, you know?
You're talking about the fact that they're not paying you to program KRLD?
And he's trying to get a new condo.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to get a condo?
I just want to move eventually.
Why?
Because I have a long commute now.
So you want to move closer to KRLD?
No, I want to move halfway in between.
That's going to be closer to KRLD.
It'll be close to both of them.
I don't think so. Well, what do you want to move for? Why do you want to get a condo? If they're not going to pay you to work at the station, why do it?
Well,
you can't afford it.
I know. Well, hopefully when they do pay me.
Why don't you buy Rob's loft?
Well, because Rob's not leaving.
Well, Rob wants out of that loft.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll definitely look into that.
It's downtown, right?
Mm-hmm. That's perfect.
I love lofts.
Oh, you know what? That would be perfect, because that's right as you look at John Carpenter and over on 75 where KRLD is, it's like a V, and you're living at the very point of the V.
That's a perfect spot for Gavin.
I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was trying to move out of there.
Now he still doesn't have the other one, right?
No.
All right, but he wants to get out of this one.
Yes.
Is it a reasonable price?
Last time we talked, it was, but I haven't talked to him about selling it in a couple months, so I don't know what he's thinking.
Hold on, Rob, you want out of your loft?
Yeah.
See there? We may correct another one of Rob's financial problems.
Beautiful.
Panty dropper.
Say it again.
It's the panty dropper.
What is?
His loft. Dude, Gavin may actually have a chance with his loft. It's badass. It's nice.
Chance at what?
Don't worry about it, Gavin.
It is a great place.
I saw it when I took their Christmas tree over.
How many bedrooms is it?
It's one. I mean...
technically, that loft almost seems like one big room.
Yeah. I mean, it's got sort of a partition where the bedroom is.
The bedroom is elevated. As you walk up the steps, the bedroom overlooks the rest of the apartment.
Okay.
But the roof on his place,
the view,
the pool, the running track, the view of downtown, it's unbelievable.
How about that, Gavin?
I'll definitely look into it. I like one bedrooms.
That's what it is.
That way people can sleep with the G.
They'd have to.
That's right.
If that's the way, you're going to have to do it. Congratulations.
I'll definitely look in. I'm just looking for someplace hip.
That's it.
That's the one.
Yeah.
The only other spot I would look at buying a condo, and I don't think they're ready to go yet, is down in Vickery Plaza Place. What is it called?
Victory.
Victory?
Yeah.
Yeah, right next to American Airlines?
Uh-huh.
That's going to be the new Times Square.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
You know how much those are going for?
A lot.
Well, hang on. How many square feet?
We'll say 1,000 square feet.
Have you seen, you guys seen any of the designs?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Channel 8's looking at moving one of their studios down there with marquees. It's going to look like the Good Morning America area with all the lights and the video screens outside.
Very cool.
That's what they're looking at doing down there. And not just Channel 8, other entities.
Right.
How many square feet?
1,000 square feet. And this is the big development at the W Hotel, and the residence is there. That's the main.
All right, so you're leasing these or buying them?
You're buying them.
All right. 1,000 square feet.
1,000 square feet.
Which is what I used to have in Euless.
House?
No, it was apartment.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you pay?
$1,300 a month.
250,000.
I've already moved in then.
Yeah. Am I that far off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Bottom floor, $500,000
For an apartment.
Yeah.
for a condo.
Whatever.
1,000 square feet.
That's a small apartment.
Well, probably the thinking behind a lot of this is a lot of the players, American, Mavericks, whatever, stars, whoever plays at American Airlines, are going to buy places to stay there.
They've already sold out phase one. I mean,
and they're selling it at $500,000 plus.
Oh, the top floor, the penthouse floors.
Yeah.
1,000 square feet goes for about $1.5 million, and then they're flipping them already for about $2 million.
The people that already bought them.
Yes.
$2 million to have an apartment in Dallas.
Yes.
It's downtown. It's in the new.
It's a W Hotel. It is. You get privileges like the Sky Bar that they're opening up there.
Oh, that's worth $1 million.
Well,
It's
go back and look who you're selling it to.
That's true.
To them, $1 million is an apartment.
Well, think about
apartment.
it. Dallas is finally becoming. I mean, like you go to Manhattan, a place like that is going to be $13 million. So Dallas.
For the same size.
Yeah.
Well, we're not Manhattan.
No. Well, that's why it's only $2 million.
I see.
Slums.
But that development they're doing down there is unbelievable.
I saw the mock-up that Channel 8 had planned for it. All right. Something else I was going to do, and I'm forgetting it. Oh, what's the warrant that Rob has out in Irving?
He didn't tell me. He just said he has one. He can't drive through Irving anymore.
What do you got, Rob?
They said I missed a court date, but I got to wait and talk to Everett about it tomorrow because I didn't know about a court date, and I thought he took care of it.
So it was a speeding ticket you got turned over to Everett, and now it doesn't seem like it was taken care of.
I just got a letter Friday saying I had a warrant because I didn't show up for court, so that's all I know.
Oh. All right. Ready, Daniel?
All set.
Did you drink that whole half bottle of Crown today? Wasn't it about halfway full when we started?
Was it, Clint?
That's about a quarter of the way.
About a quarter.
Okay, just wondering.
I think. Did you have any, Trey?
Yeah, a little bit.
See, Trey had some.
Oh, okay.
Dan, did you have any?
No.
You don't appear to be buzzed or drunk.
No.
Are you?
No.
Okay, just asking.
Thanks for the heads up, though. All right. Everybody's got all their practice routines between now and Saturday for It's a Long Way.
Correct. We're sticking with the cello, right?
Yeah, you, Trey, and Chloe, you'll be the string section.
Okay.
Dan's got keyboards. Rob's doing drums. All we have to do is figure out who's going to do. I know I got the guitar.
Yep.
Chloe, who's the guy from Loverboy who plays guitar?
Paul.
Paul Dean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He should be out there. Reno and Jesse James on vocals. What am I leaving out?
Any of the guys from Back in Black going to kind of just help us out?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea since they know the song.
Real good idea.
Mike Rose can do the other lead guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Does that cover everything? Dan Hotline's right.
And also, we need a bass player from one of the bands.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
I was going to see if they teach me how to play bass.
Why?
Something different.
Especially a song. Give me the song really quick. A song like this, nobody's going to hear the bass.
No.
Well, load it. Unless it's an urban song, Rick James.
Yes.
Or that band Ace out of the early 70s.
How long?
Yeah. Bass players aren't noticed.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Can you hear it in that?
Absolutely. Flea?
All right. But you got to go search.
Russ Martin Show rocks the Metroplex.